Hi everybody, how you doing today? It's Saturday the 29th, and there are a lot of nice competitive cards out there today. The weather seems to be better. Belmont, I believe, is yielding, only off on a few races on the turf, but those are things to take a look at. I just wanted to go over a few quick tips that can help you maybe out on a Saturday. Number one is favorites. You're going to have a lot of favorites, and sometimes false favorites or ones that are really low in price that if you're a novice out there that a lot of them tend to bet, but you may like somebody a heck of a lot better. Looking at our sheets, they may have a much better number than the favorite. So don't be afraid to find the horse you like. Don't let the odds sway you and play that horse. Now, if the odds are below what you want to accept as an investment or a risk, then just don't bet the race. If you spend a whole day trying to beat favorites, a lot of times, man, it's just not as fun because you're not putting as much money in your pocket. And I'm not saying that because the favorites are going to win. I did a blog today about favorites. You know, depending on where you read, less than 33% of favorites actually win. So there's a huge chunk of races, or the majority of them, that favorites don't win. So, again, don't let the odds sway you too much. Find out who you like and then bet that horse. If you don't really like anybody, or there are just so many horses that are so close to each other, you're better off skipping the race, or maybe taking a shot at a trifecta box or some doubles or something like that if you really feel like you need some action. But today there's some bigger races with a lot more money, but to me, they're not great races. You've got one at Belmont today. Diversify is a horse that I love. He's got great heart, and he's run really well the last two times. Matter of fact, his last race at Saratoga was our top number, and he did pretty doggone good there. He's got a lot of horses he's running against today that don't have a lot of experience or just have never run to that level. If they let him off to an easy lead, he's going to be a tough horse to beat. There is a horse that ran at Saratoga last time out, and I kind of like him as a bit of a long shot. Let me take a quick peek over on my other monitor here so I can give you the race and the number. I don't like reading off a paper in front of you, so let me take a quick look over here. I believe that race with Diversify, which is a winning your into the Breeders' Cup, of course, is going to be, yep, here it is, the 10th race at Belmont. And I think I got a pretty good shot. My long shot to go with him is Uno Mas Modelo. Javier Castellano riding on him. He's a great money jockey. Also, the horse's last two numbers. He hasn't gone this far, but his last two numbers are pretty sporty and high up on the Biz Speed Rating. So, but Diversify is my pick in that race. The other big race today is over at Santa Anita. Let me jump over to that one here. And in that race, I believe there's 6 horses, and Accelerate, to me, is going to be the winner there because he's more recent. There's only one other horse I believe that even has a shot in hell in winning this race. But you never know in horse racing. Things happen. Well, let me bring up that race number and the other horse that is running in that race, which I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't remember the horse's name offhand. But let's see, West Coast. Yeah, it is. It's West Coast. It's because he hasn't run since January, so he got beat pretty soundly that day versus a great horse. But I would say in that race, again, it's down to those two. It's going to be very chalky. I personally won't have anything going in that race. However, I will have them in my Capture the Cup. If you've never been there, CaptureTheCup.com. You still have time to get into that. But those are the two larger races. Take a look at our sheets. Email me any questions to contact@BizSpeedRating.com. Don and myself would be happy to answer them. Anything you may have, whether it concerns the Biz Speed Rating or any other handicap questions that you have. But there are some great opportunities today. Sometimes at smaller tracks. Don't be afraid to look there. And happy handicapping to everybody, and have a great day. Thank you.